On the 26th of February 2020, the Saudi Arabian government made a shocking announcement. All Umrah is suspended until further notice. On the 4th of March 2020, another announcement was made. This announcement extended the suspension of Umrah to all Saudi Arabian citizens and residents as well. And on the night of the 5th of March 2020, we saw the most shocking thing in modern times. 1 hour after Isha, Masjid al-Haram was cleared and then closed for the whole night. And on the 7th of March 2020, the Mataf opened with certain restrictions. In this video, we answer all the questions which we received at Hujjaj.co, as well as giving you some information which you may not have known.
وما أدراك ما الحاقة كذبت ثمود وعاد بالقارعة فأما ثمود فأهلكوا بالطاغية.
Coronavirus is a viral infection. The symptoms include headache, cough, muscle pain, fever and shortness of breath. If you do go on Hajj or Umrah, then remember all the guidelines. Carry tissues with you at all times and sneeze into the tissue. Once you've sneezed into the tissue, then bin it. If you don't have a tissue on you, then sneeze into your sleeve as so. Remember to avoid touching your face and remember to keep washing your hands throughout the day. Avoid any unnecessary close contact with people. When you're not in the state of Ihram, it may be worth carrying a face mask and hand sanitizer gel as well. Before you travel, remember to check the UK government website with regards to any warnings or precautions to take while travelling to that country. Also keep checking the NHS website on how to deal with the COVID-19 virus. In the Sunnah, we are also taught some du'as to help us protect ourselves from illness. One such dua is Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-barasi wal-jununi wal-judhami wa min sayyil asqam. Similarly, a dua to protect you from all evil to be read in the morning and evening is Bismillahilladhi la yadurru ma'asmihi shayun fil ardi wala fis samai wa huwa as-sami'ul alim. This is read 3 times. Similarly, a dua to protect you from all illness. A'udhu bi kalimatillahi tammati min sharri ma khalaq. So what has happened with Hajj and Umrah due to this COVID-19 coronavirus outbreak? On the 26th of February 2020, a shocking but brave announcement by the Saudi Arabian government revealed that Umrah will be suspended until further notice. In their statement, they say all Umrah visas are suspended from all countries. All tourist visas are suspended from those countries where the coronavirus COVID-19 has spread. And all travellers on the tourist visa will not be able to enter Makkah or Medina. And finally, they announced that all ID cards for GCC citizens are suspended. They must travel on their respective passports. The note also mentioned that there is no time limit mentioned for the suspension. On the 4th of March 2020, another announcement was made. This announcement extended the suspension of Umrah to all Saudi Arabian citizens and residents as well, in an effort to stop the spread of coronavirus COVID-19. The most shocking news came on the 5th of March 2020, when the authorities closed off the Mataf completely for deep cleaning and Tawaf continued inside the masjid. But by nightfall, the decision was made. Masjid Haram was to be closed 1 hour after Isha until 1 hour before Fajr. The authorities also decided that Zamzam would not be given out in Masjid al-Haram at all. No food and drink would be allowed to be consumed in Masjid al-Haram as well. And between those times when Masjid al-Haram was closed, for the first time in the 21st century, no one was doing Tawaf of the Kaaba. And on the 7th of March 2020, the Mataf opened with certain restrictions. And while we felt sad seeing this, we must acknowledge the importance of such a step. This is an incredibly mature step by the Saudi authorities. The Kaaba could easily have become a hub where people passed on the virus to each other. Think back to the last time you were at the Kaaba and the millions of people which surround the Kaaba. Look at that, right? Subhanallah. Some people made the point that this means that the end of time is here. In our next video, we will actually explore how Hajj, Umrah and prayer in Masjid al-Haram has actually been disrupted approximately 40 times throughout history. In that video, we're going to why and what happened during those times when Hajj, Umrah and prayer were disrupted. So now would be a good time to hit the subscribe button to make sure that you receive these notifications when the video's out. The suspension of Umrah is in line with Islamic guidelines. The Prophet ﷺ said, "If you hear that it, i.e. the plague, is in a land, do not go there. And if it breaks out in a land where you are, do not leave, fleeing from it." So quarantining is actually sunnah. Some information was spread online that the suspension was only for 48 hours, while Saudi Arabian airports get ready with coronavirus scanners and vaccination services at the airport. Now, vaccination doesn't exist for COVID-19 coronavirus, so I had my doubts. So we contacted the Ministry of Hajj and Umrah. The reply came from the Vice Minister of Hajj and Umrah, who I met a few months ago. He said that there is no time limit yet set for how long this suspension will be for, and the situation is being carefully monitored. Authorities react accordingly to protect pilgrims. Until then, we do not know if Hajj will go ahead this year or if Ramadan Umrah will be cancelled. So we prepared a list of things you should do if you were planning on going on Umrah. If you booked with a travel agent, then your point of contact is your travel agent. The Ministry of Hajj and Umrah have refunded all Umrah fees, so you should get that back. The rules with regards to airlines and hotels do vary. Some airlines have refunded the ticket, some airlines have refunded part of the ticket fee, and some airlines took a cancellation fee. Hotels also vary, so the best thing to do is contact your travel agent and see what they can arrange for you. If you booked to go on Umrah yourself, then contact the airline and the hotel and contact your travel insurance. There may be something they can work out for you. There has been no announcement with regards to Hajj. Some Hajj agents are offering a full refund for anybody who books for Hajj 2020 and the trip is cancelled due to COVID-19 coronavirus. For information on which agents you could book with this peace of mind, please do not hesitate to contact Hujjaj.co. If you've already paid for your Hajj, then please contact the travel agent you have booked with. In the event that Hajj is cancelled, they may refund what you've paid, they may refund part of what you've paid, or they may push the entire booking to the following year. While it's true that coronavirus COVID-19 is an illness and spreads similar to the flu, underestimating the damage that it could do could lead to its rapid spread. Many people online are claiming that it's similar to the flu, but the World Health Organization explained that seasonal flu kills just under 1% of those people who become infected, whereas the COVID-19 virus has killed somewhere over 3.4%. This shows us the importance of containing the virus. The main way that you can contain the virus is by regularly washing your hands, not touching your face, sneezing into a tissue or your sleeve and then binning it, and using hand sanitizer gels. This video was by Hujjaj.co. We're a Hajj comparison website, but we also cover everything to do with Hajj and Umrah. We're a service who promise to stay free for all pilgrims.